What's up, guys? It's AM Trick Shots, and today we're doing a segment that we like to call AM Talks. Basically, we're going to talk about the fantasy football week 1 stats.
But don't worry, guys, we're still going to be doing other trick shots. For every week, we're going to be doing like fantasy football stats and just talk about sports for like a couple minutes each week.
Now we have Matt Ryan from the Atlanta Falcons. They were Chicago this week and did pretty good. Last year, they played in the Super Bowl and they lost. But Patriots made a good comeback.
So, Matt Ryan played at the Chicago Bears Stadium this weekend. He threw for 30 passes. He completed 21 of them, 321 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. In fantasy football, he had 17.9 points. That's a pretty decent showing for a quarterback. Next week, he's projected to get 21.9 points. So, Matt Ryan, let's hope you do it. For those of you who have him on his team, let's hope you perform.
Roethlisberger is on the Pittsburgh Steelers and played the Cleveland Browns this week. Here's the stats.
So, Ben Roethlisberger threw for 36 passes, 24 of those were completed, and he had 263 yards, 2 touchdowns, and unfortunately for those of you who have him on your fantasy team, an interception, but they did win on Sunday against Cleveland. His completion percentage was 66.7. That's all you gotta know. So, for this week, his fantasy points, he racked up 15.7. Not the best, but it's pretty good for him. And his week 2 projections are 17.9 points. Still not the best, but it's improvement.
Tyreek Hill from the Kansas City Chiefs.
So, Tyreek Hill caught 7 passes for 133 yards and 1 touchdown. So, his fantasy scores, he racked up 26.8 points in week 1, and week 2, his projections are 15.2 points. So, it's a big decrease. He just had a very good game week 1. He wasn't expected to get this many points, and that's all you
We
need to
have
know.
Kenny Galladay from the Detroit Lions.
So, Kenny Galladay had 4 receptions for 69 yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. For fantasy football, he had 22.9 points, which is insane. His week 2 projections, however, are a little less exciting with only 10.3, but still, that's pretty good. That's all I need to know for Kenny Galladay, who I have not heard a lot about before this week.
We have running backs. Kareem Hunt from the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay, how this is possible, I don't know. This guy had 17 rushes, 148 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. He also had 2 catching touchdowns, receiving touchdowns. This guy, 45.6 fantasy points. Just to sink that in,
That's insane.
the person I played in fantasy football had 80 points. This man, Kareem Hunt, 45 points, more than half. I don't know what else I need to say about this guy.
Now we have Leonard Fournette from the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So, Leonard Fournette was an LSU star when he played for college. That's the college he went to, LSU, for those of you who don't know. He had 26 rushing attempts, 100 yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. So, he also had a passing touchdown, which is why his fantasy scores were fairly high with 21.4 points. And week 2 projections, 13.2. Again, for most of these players, they're not as much as week 1, but you never know what can happen. And that's it for this video.
Mike Gillislee from the New England Patriots.
So, Mike Gillislee had 15 rushes for only 45 yards, but also 3 touchdowns. His fantasy scores, 22.5 points, but his week 2 projections, only 9.6. Hopefully he can keep up his week 1 performance, carry over week 2, but that's all I can say about Mike Gillislee right now.
Thank you guys for watching this video. We really hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe right here in between our face, and our latest video will most likely be on Michael's face right here. Peace.